Montreal Impact with the same starting 11 that played last week in Vancouver. Jesse Marsh, goatee of this lineup for them today. Apart from goalkeeper Tornagi, they were all involved in the side last year, and that's going to be a big Montreal Impact, all in blue, against Chicago Fire in the red. Major League Soccer arrives in Montreal. Matteo Ferrari, an Italian who has played for the national team and will be no stranger to big crowds like this. Impact with another recent Italian signing on the bench who also played for the national team, Bernardo Corradi. He signed a couple of days ago with the club and is a substitute today. It's Patrice Bernier. Felipe, the Brazilian. Bernier turning it over there straight towards Aduro, and an early opportunity for Aduro off to Niako with a shot. Dangerous Ghanaian duo up front for Chicago Fire. Tyson Wall, formerly of Seattle, playing as a central defender for the Impact, although has spent a lot of his career as a left-back. Felipe's ball towards Justin Braun, closed down quickly there by Corey Gibbs, but the Impact have some space here to play with down the right. When it comes towards Braun on the edge of the area, and in the end it was cleared away by Chicago Fire. Pardo, the Mexican veteran, getting it away. Felipe involved in the build-up. Pardo's ball out wide to the left. Segarras. Pause, comes backwards for Marco Papa. Grazzini. Now Pardo forward once again. Neat play from Chicago around the edge of the box. Comes all the way out to Dan Gargan. And it's a goal kick as Aduro was lunging at the ball through. Justin Braun back to goal. Couldn't quite get the ball to Matt Nyasi with a shot. Not troubling Paolo Tornagi. The debate ahead of the game in Chicago was whether or not... Here's Justin Mapp for the Impact. Play on, says the referee, as Mapp went down under the challenge, and now Chicago Fire will counter. There's the shot straight at Ricketts from Dominic Aduro. As you mentioned, with the crowd in Vancouver last week and 47,000 or so in the Rogers Centre for Toronto FC in the Champions League, big numbers for Canadian soccer. Nyasi's cross into the middle, and the header is there! It is a sea of blue. It is a tidal wave of emotion. Montreal's first goal in Major League Soccer is scored by the captain, Daviano.
Jesse Marsh plays Davy Arnaud. He swapped positions with Nyasi to play in the middle, in behind Justin Braun. The ball goes out wide, and watch the run from Arnaud. He comes in late. It's a great ball in from Nyasi, just a glancing header from Arnaud. Doesn't need to get any power on it. The power's already there on the ball. It's a great ball in, and it's just a guided header. No chance for Tornagi in goal. Great little clip ball in between the two central defenders, and Arnaud goes into that space, heads home. The Impact are off to the start in Major League Soccer, 1-0.
Bernier, forward for Davy Arnaud. The substitution coming up in just a few moments' time. It looks like Andrew Wenger. Here come the Montreal Impact with Justin Braun. Played through by Niako. Grazzini helps it on, and then Aduro. And Chicago Fire tie the game.
Well, we spoke about this before the game started, the role of Sebastian Grazzini in this Chicago Fire team. He picks the ball up in that gap between the midfield and the back four. And when you give a player of his quality time to find a pass into the box, look at the hole he's in there. No one's picking him up. He flips it in. And just onside, just level. Yarko plays it into Grazzini. One touch. Second one just clips it into the back post there. And Oduro does enough to just guide it.
Backwards for Tyson Wall. Borowski pushing this one forward towards Karadi. Neat little ball into the path of Nyasi. Nyasi cutting into the penalty area. Nyasi shot saved. Tornagi denying Sana Nyasi. And it's a corner for Montreal. Mexican veteran with the free kick goes for the top corner. And a collective sigh of relief from 60,000 almost inside this stadium.
Well, that's a right idea from Pardo. He just tries to bend this around the wall. Just doesn't get enough.
Just 30 seconds or so left. It might not be a win, but it will be a first point for Montreal Impact in Major League Soccer. Maybe one last chance to steal something here. Forward it goes to Wenger. And the Impact fans and players want the free kick as the long-range shot pings off the post. The flag is up from the assistant referee. Gardner almost wrote the headlines.
Well, Impact fans in Olympic Stadium were wanting a foul for the clip on Nagel's heels, but Josh Gardner, with a wonderful strike, comes back off the bar. Offside position, the ball ricocheted back to him.
It is all over at Olympic Stadium in front of a record soccer crowd in Montreal. Davy Arnault creates history with the first Montreal Impact goal in Major League Soccer.